Okay, so the first thing that you'll need is, if you still have like an old Halloween costume or something, is you'll need a cape. Just like any cape, and preferably adult size. And just because what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pretty much lay it down, and you're wanting to cut straight down the middle, so it just splits into like almost two. But I would say leave 5 inches from the collar, so it won't like tear off over time, or so it'll just be loose. And hold on. As you can see, what I've done is you'll also need a belt, just any old belt. It has to be leather, but just make sure that it is, if I could give a demonstration, just kind of look like this, just leather belt. This is partly torn off, but just anything like thin, I would say. And you would want to cut this into thin strips. To where it kind of looks like that. I have other strips cut out. They look like this. This is roughly, I would say, 12 inches, I think, but you can choose your length. I just choose to be long, and I try to give it that tattered effect. And so basically the next thing that you would want to do is, as you can see right here, hold on just a second. You'll need a thread and needle. And what you want to do is you can attach these many ways. I'm kind of in a hurry here, so I'll just do a quick and easy way. Just want to poke a hole through the leather, and be very careful, because since the strips are thin, you'll most likely poke yourself 1 or 2 times. And then you will just need to tie a knot. You know what? The son is fucking 15 years old, and there is no fucking Easter Bunny. And if you think that my son killed the fake ass rabbit, then you're living in a fucking fantasy. Holidays are like die for me today's lunch. And then what you want to do is to attach it. Let me find the space I haven't attached it to. You want to make sure to give it the best effect. You'll want to make sure that you're attaching it underneath the cape, so from the outside it doesn't look like it was sewn in. And sometimes it works better if you do that. You just fold it over. What you want to do is you'll want to poke through the leather again, then through the cape, and then you'll do the same thing going down. You guys probably can't see it, but it's basically like you just sew in through the back. You can see you sew in, and then you sew back out like that, so that both strings are on the same side. And then what you want to do is you'll want to tie them together so that stays. I'm poorly knotting this, but I would say at least do this 3 times just to make sure that stays. And doing this, if any of you are wondering, it's actually not going to be like, it's going to be able to be movable, because as you can see it's movable, so it's going to move along with the cape easy. And I have lost my scissors. Oh wait, no, they're under the cape, okay. And in a minute I will show you how to hide the threading. So you'll basically cut that, and as you can see, God, I got something in my eye. As you can see, I've attached, well, a couple, and I will show you how to hide that threading here in a second. I will be right back. And when you come in late, you call it a fucking club, you make us all look like a joke. We need to know who we are, or they'll think we're a joke. I know who I am. I am someone who sometimes leaves. Okay, so you're gonna need Sharpie. I have a big one right here, so what you'll want to do to hide this is you want to just put Sharpie so it blends in. And it's completely invisible on the fabric and leather, so it's not gonna like be noticeable. And as you can see, well, I missed a few spots, but it's better than what once was. And I know that from close up it kind of looks crappy, and you could definitely tell that was sewn in, but from, you know, it's not like people are gonna be like, you know, up close looking at basically, and technically you would do that through the bottom half of the cape like this. As you can see, I have attached them to the bottom and kind of made like a few cuts to it, and also on the other side too. And one thing that I have added to this is, if you can see right here, I did that, so I'll be able to actually like stick my arm through and actually be able to like grab a hold of the cape and kind of like move it in any direction I want, so it won't go anywhere. And honestly, I would do the whole thing, but I would show you guys and do the whole demonstration thing with you guys, but obviously This has taken me, I would say, 3 to 4 days just to do, and it takes, like, I would say 10 minutes just to put in 2. And as silly as that sounds, it's the truth, and it takes a while if you want to get it done right and with effort. And honestly, the cake's still not done, so done is like before I said. I've attached that, so it's kind of like that. I've added holes to where it will just stay on my finger. And as you can see, it's tattered like. Same thing on the other end, just more torn, I should say.
One is the same, not encouraged, it always was. I want you all to know I got nothing to do with what you're eating. You want to look back. It is in no way a reflection of what I'm.
If you guys have any questions about it, or have any ideas or tutorials that you want me to go through, just let me know and I can try them. Same thing if you see my other videos that I'm going to do in the future with movie or game reviews. If you have any ideas, just comment, or look me up on my Gmail. I have my information on my channel, so just like, subscribe, and enjoy.